In this video, you will learn how to place elevation points on vertical cross sections. In Label tab, go to Elevation Point command. Then open the settings. Here you can find similar settings as before for the Dimension Line command. You can choose the size and type of arrowhead. In the advanced settings, you can choose to show dimension line, but most probably you will want to turn it off. You can display the absolute values and set the symbols at reference points of the dimension line. Below, there are options for layers for all contents of the elevation points. At the bottom, there are 3 tabs for additional options. In the Text tab, you can set the font, size and the style for the text. You can apply fill to dimension text if the text is over a hatch or pattern, or rotate the text by 90 degrees. Leave the offset of label to dimension line as 1 mm. Also, you can position the text in relation to the elevation symbol. In the Dimension Text tab, you can set units for dimension text, round off value, number of decimal places and number of trailing zeros. Next, you have the exponent format option and the option to add the plus prefix for positive values and plus minus prefix for zero value. On the right side, you can define the prefix and the suffix if needed. In the Input Option tab, you can define additional settings for the extension lines and offset between dimension lines in millimeter. Confirm settings with OK and click the point through which the elevation dimension line will be placed. Then in Elevation Point window, input the reference value of minus 0.12 mm and click on top of the ground floor foundation slab that represents this value. Now click on the other points that need to be dimensioned. You may notice that all elevations are positioned vertically along the line. If you want to change that, click on the Settings button and activate the option symbol at reference point. Now you can freely click anywhere in the section and the elevation point will be placed there. You can also change the direction of elevation symbol. Repeat the same process for the other cross section. Just input the reference value and position of reference point in the vertical section. You can also snap to the points of finishing layers of rooms. Of course, you can place the dimension lines as well in the cross section. Dimension lines can also snap to the points of finishing layers of rooms. Thank you for your time and see you in the next video tutorial.